Right, dear. Zhao Lusi's new drama will be aired on the same day. Two popular celebrities are fighting each other. Which one do you like more? Where there are crowds, fights are the norm, and this is even more true in domestic entertainment, where fights between fans never stop. Fans, fashion magazines, high-end clothing, film and television resources, etc., are often the focus of comparison, especially when it comes to family relationships. The weaker party is often ridiculed. However, as an actor, acting is the foundation, ratings are the most critical factor, and other aspects are the icing on the cake. Although Angela Baby is far out of reach in terms of fashion resources and has more than 100 million fans, she still faces ridicule for her lack of acting skills and works, and her future development situation makes people feel uneasy. Therefore, TV series that usually air during the same time period are most likely to be compared. For example, the two TV series Sauvignon Blanc and Lotus House are broadcast only one day apart, so the competition between them is extremely fierce, not to mention the film and television works released on the same day. According to rumors on the internet, Bailu's Love is Camp and Zhao Lusi's The Hidden God are expected to be broadcast on October 31st. These two are both 95-year-old actors. The TV series they starred in were broadcast on the same day. You can imagine how fierce the competition between them is. In particular, Based on Love is adapted from Qi Yao's novel Wrong Flirting. This work describes the various conflicts between financial reporter Zhang Shuai, played by Bailu, and overbearing CEO Shi Yan, played by Wang Hedi. Love entanglements arising from various reasons. Although Ningen Like a Dream has not yet been released, it seems to be a good choice to watch Love is Camp first. The role of the domineering president played by Wang Hedi is very suitable. Not only is he outstanding in height, but he is also quite good-looking, giving people a strong sense of Su. What's more, in the work Kanglinju, the role of Dongfang King played by Wang Hedi is undoubtedly a unique image of the overlord. This time I played the role of the boss again, and I feel more comfortable. This unique makeup design will undoubtedly bring more freshness to the audience. Judging from the work The Hidden God, the status of the male protagonist is relatively weak. Although it is also a fantasy-themed TV series, it obviously does not shock the audience much just based on its appearance. However, if the plot can get extra points, it is also possible to attract a large number of viewers to the venue. The Hidden God is adapted from the novel of the same name written by Xing Ling. This story describes that Kuching, who was named the son of the true god, met Feng Yin, the ambitious Feng Wang, by chance, and embarked on an adventurous journey to find Feng Yin's immortal essence. In the process, Kuching bravely slayed demons, and finally found his own place in love, friendship and family ties. He was committed to maintaining world peace and assumed great responsibilities for the public. From a plot perspective, there is actually not much innovation. The specific playback effect can only be evaluated at the appropriate time. However, when referring to the sporadic in Li Zhuan, we are actually talking about his novel The Emperor's Book. Judging from the playback effect of the story of Enli, the future of Shenyang seems to be very unclear. Bailu and Zhao Lusi are both outstanding among the 95 flowers. Bailu has outstanding appearance, while Zhao Lusi is sweet and charming. Bailu became a leading figure in the acting school because of his starring role in The Legend of Zhou Shang Rugu, and his affectionate crying scene moved many viewers, while Zhao Lusi stepped out of her comfort zone through Brilliant Star. The future development of both of them is very promising bright. In the first half of this year, Long Moon starring Bailu and Secretly Can't Hide starring Zhao Lusi both received good ratings. As for the year-end summary of the two of them, it mainly depends on the broadcast results of Love is Camp and Shenyang. Each of the three costume dramas starring Cheng Yi was a hit. Which one did you stay up late to catch up on? Speaking of Cheng Yi, everyone should be familiar with him. He is handsome and has very good acting skills. He has been in the industry for many years and has played many roles and brought many classic works to the audience. His appearance and acting skills are both outstanding. Very good. For example, the following costume dramas will be shared with you by the editor. Each one is a hit and full of attractions. Let's see which one is your favorite. 1. Lotus Tower. Use a different kind of Jiang Hu's story to tell a kind of indifferent but not weak chivalrous feelings and ideals of family and country. From the leader of the Sigu sect who stood at the top of the martial arts world in bright clothes and angry horses, to the wandering doctor picking chrysanthemums in the southeast, whether he was in a heroic life followed by thousands of people, or when he stepped down from the altar and faced twists and turns in life, he always stood firm. Stick to yourself, don't dwell on past achievements, don't live in other people's expectations, and don't live in the definitions of those around you. Behind the wonderful fights, exquisite cultural sophistication, and exquisite picture presentation is the true meaning of chivalry. An idle and contented wandering doctor pursues the truth, sticks to the bottom line in his heart, and keeps moving forward for his ideals. Although he is not in the temple, although he is not in a high position, he still has justice and the common people in his heart. 2. Liu Li. The character setting and plot direction are consistent with the original work. The painting style is beautiful. The special effects of the male protagonist drawing strokes in the air are also very innovative. Full stop. At first glance, the plot seems to combine the routines of fairy tales about finding artifacts, falling in love, and upgrading to fight monsters. The heroine falls into the hero's arms, catches him bathing, and rescues him underwater. The plots are tacky and old. The plot of 10 lives and 10 lives to warm a glass heart is indeed a bit bad, but in the face of this routine plot setting, the audience can only be conquered. 3. Agar would like chips. In Agar would like chips, 3 passionate young people with different backgrounds and personalities, Yan Dan, Tang Zhou, and Yu Mo, come together for the common ideal of eliminating rape, supporting the weak, and protecting peace. They have experienced confrontation, competition, war, sharing weal and woe. Destiny turns and grows into a better self step by step. Different life encounters and growth environments have created a similar sense of responsibility. The high integration of characters and emotions in the drama makes the drama more in-depth and more contemporary. The play has put a lot of thought into the portrayal of the characters. Today, the editor will share with you some of these costume dramas starring Cheng Yi. The plots are exciting and the cast is strong. Each one is a classic, and there are simply not enough to watch. I wonder how many of them have you seen? Cheng Yi is starring in 5 upcoming dramas. Each one is produced by a big IP, and each one has the potential to be a hit. Cheng Yi is an actor who stands out among many born in the 90s. My first impression of him was still in Qing Yun Zhi. He played the free and unrestrained Lin Jingyu, followed by the courageous and agile Zhang Buxin in Tomb Robber's Notes, then the passionate Yu Sifan in Liu Li Beauty, followed by the young Tang Tang in Agar would like chips Do and Emperor Yang Gitun, and finally the extremely intelligent, gentle and kind-hearted Li Lian Hua, and the all-powerful and arrogant and heroic Li Xiangai. Now Cheng Yi is in the golden period of his career, and he will continue to work hard in the future. Today, the editor will sort out his 5 upcoming dramas. Among these 5 dramas, which Cheng Yi work are you most looking forward to? The first part, A Little Matchmaker of the Fox Demon, Royal Power Cheng Yi and Li Yiden. Since Fox Matchmaker was adapted into a film and television work, Kingdom is about to come, and this drama is different from the past. It is a work based on the perspective of the male protagonist, continuing the high level of the first 2. The costumes and overall production specifications tell the story of the love-hate relationship between the little spider spirit and the royal power and wealth. Cheng Yi plays the male protagonist Wang Quan Fuge. He is the son of Wang Quan Hegemony and Dongfang Who is Who. He is also a young genius of the Wang Quan family and the strongest Taoist soldier in history. He was trained by his family as a Taoist soldier and had no freedom in life. Therefore, he later faced the Qing dynasty. The outside world shown to Hitomi is full of yearning. Qingtong was originally a spy arranged by the poisonous lady. She went to Wang Quan's house to inquire about information. After getting acquainted with Wang Quan Fuge, she regained her freedom with his help. The 2 signed a reincarnation and renewal contract under the Tree of Bitterness. Li Yiden plays the heroine Qing Tong. She is a spider demon who was arranged by the poisonous lady to inquire about information at Wang Quan's house. She met Wang Quan Fuge because she was caught by Wang Quan Fuge's junior sister to send a love letter, and was helped to regain her freedom. Later, she and Wang Quan Fuge met at Wang Quan Fuge. The fate of reincarnation was signed under the Tree of Bitterness, so the relationship between kingship, wealth and clear eyes can be regarded as a 2-way redemption. The second part of Heroes Cheng Yi and Li Yiden. Heroes is adapted from the martial arts novel of the same name by writer Sun Xiao. The novel unfolds from a mysterious parchment scroll and tells the story of a group of influential figures who experience twists and turns and bizarre fates, faced with the choice of love and hatred, and finally realize their ideals and ambitions of serving the country. Full stop. The story borrows the background of the Mingyang Zongtumu fortress and uses the restoration as the stage. It tells the stories of the heroes and the times, rebellion and coup, betrayal and martyrdom. The story combines martial arts, history, rivers and lakes, and the court and other elements, telling the story of 4 heroes with very different personalities, Lu Yun, Wu Bengyun, Qin Zhuanghe, and Yang Suwen, who traveled through the world together. Cheng Yi plays the role of the male protagonist Lu Yun. He is a down-and-out scholar who is talented, has a righteous heart, and shows his talent. He is also a knight with strong martial arts skills, a strong love and justice, a hidden heart, and a chivalrous and righteous sentiment. He failed in the imperial examination and, unfortunately, he was slandered by the government and met Chang Zuhan in prison. After escaping from prison, he met Lu Guzran in Yangzhou and learned the unparalleled boxing skills. Finally, when he was a servant of the Gu family, he secretly fell in love with Gu Kaiexi, the girl of the Gu family. Li Ying plays the role of Gu Kaiexi. She was born in Yangzhou. Her father is Gu Xiun, Minister of War of the Jingtai dynasty, and her fiancé is Liu Yun, the #1 scholar of the Jingtai dynasty. Later, because Liu Yun fell into a waterfall, there was no news about her. While raising the baby Yang Shixi left by Liu Yun, he ran around because his father was imprisoned by the Orthodox Emperor. Later, because his father committed suicide in prison, in order to inherit his father's ambition, he opened a Shilanzhe, criticized the government, and opposed the Orthodox Emperor tit for tat. In the original work, Gu Kaiengxi's true love was Liu Yun, but there was no news after Yun fell into a waterfall. She finally married Yang Suguan, the founder of the Buddhist kingdom. At the moment when her father committed suicide for the right path, she fulfilled her responsibility and understood Liu Yun. Yun's Tao has also found its own Tao. The third part, Love in the Storm, Cheng Yi, Yin Zheng. Love in the Storm is a Red Idol emotional drama series directed by Zhang Jiajin and Chuchuanai. The drama tells the story of the overthrow of the decadent feudal autocratic system for thousands of years as the background, and truly reproduces the Huanghua gang uprising in Guangzhou at the end of the Qing dynasty and the beginning of the Republic of China. Kama shows the tragic fate and touching love of a little person who grows into a hero after experiencing life changes. Cheng Yi plays Li Pijin, an orphan who was adopted by the poor widow Wang as a child. He has been in the market since he was a child. He is brave and fierce, but deep down he is simple and chivalrous. But when he grew up, Li Pijin was hit hard one after another. His childhood sweetheart was occupied by others, and his adoptive mother was implicated and framed to death. The changes in his life that followed made Li Pijin finally take the initiative to join the Great Era of 1911. Later, under the careful cultivation of many mentors, Li Pijin single-handedly became a young hero who reversed the situation and promoted the victory of the revolution. Love in the Storm is different from historical dramas in the traditional sense. It has a unique perspective. It takes the love, hate and hatred of the male protagonist as the main line of the story, and adds the most popular factors such as thrilling, romantic innocence and so on, making the whole drama look. It has ups and downs and is exciting. However, this drama has been on the air for 10 years since it started filming in 2013. It has not been aired yet, and there is no new trend. Part 4, The Mystery Diving, Cheng Yi, Yinger. The Secret Diving is a TV series with a theme of tribute. The drama tells the story of patriotic young people Yun Hongshan, played by Cheng Yi, and Wen Yiming, played by Yinger, under the mist of doubts about good and evil. It is a high-octane story about setting up a trap and making every move, putting aside family feud in the face of national hatred, setting himself up as a dead chess piece, digging out the Japanese agent Black Butler lurking within the national army, and turning the tide of the war in Changsha. The story took place during the anti-Japanese war. In order to successfully occupy Changsha, the Japanese army activated the strategic agent Black Butler, who had been lurking in China for 15 years, to implement a long-planned strategic deception plan. Yun Muzhi, a member of the underground party of the Communist Party of China, was investigating the Black Butler. Yun Hongshan was killed in the process and did not know his father's true identity. In order to track down his father's murderer, Yun Hongshan returned to his hometown of Changsha and was immediately involved in a trap set by Black Butler. When Yun Hongshan was confused and helpless, his father's lifelong friend Yang Ziming, a member of the underground party of the Communist Party of China, gave him great help and protection. From Yang Ziming's story, Yun Hongshan learned about his father's party membership, and he resolutely joined. The Communist Party inherited his father's legacy. In the process of fighting wits and courage with the Japanese army, Yun Hongshan met Wen Yiming, a patriotic young woman. The two cooperated tacitly many times, and finally worked together to capture the worms lurking within the organization one by one. The Mystery Diving is the second collaboration between Cheng Yi and Yinger. The two had previously appeared together in the costume drama Mountains, Rivers and Moonlight, and they played a couple, but they played roles at different times. So there aren't many rivalry scenes. This time Cheng Yi and Yinger are starring, so there must be quite a lot of rivalry and emotional scenes. The fifth part, Heroes Without Regrets, Tong Liya, Yin Fang, Su Ziatuang, Cheng Yi, Luo Yazhao. Heroes Without Regrets combines classic cases and heroic deeds that have emerged in the political and legal system since the 19th National Congress to show the image of a political and legal team with firm beliefs, law enforcement for the people, courage to take responsibility, and integrity. The Political and Legal Affairs Committee of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China selects and provides representative advanced heroes and models. As the prototypes of the unit's story characters of Heroes Without Regrets, a hero and model story is told every 5 episodes. Each unit is based on typical heroes and models from the public prosecutor, law department, and security. It is a story blueprint, presented from multiple perspectives and in all directions. The above 5 TV dramas starring Cheng Yi, except for Love in the Storm, which is a few years old, the others are all new dramas filmed in recent years. If this drama had been launched that year, perhaps Cheng Yi would have become popular long ago, but unfortunately the plot was not or does not conform to historical common sense and has been backlogged. So far, there is no news to be broadcast.